Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about differentiation or derivatives. This is a differentiation and derivations how we can use in physics and how much it will helpful in physics we are going to discuss. The first of all we will take the two objects. Let us consider y is equals to 50 and y2 is equals to 100. Now you want to calculate the difference between the two values. It is the difference is 50 and 100. We can say finite values. The finite difference between the two variables we can represent as delta. These are the variable is y. That's why dy is equals to y2 minus y1. This value is 100 minus 50 is equals to 50. Then this value we can say finite difference. We can say finite difference. For example, second example also we can discuss. If the y1 is 99.999 so on and y2 is equals to 100. Here also two values are given, but in these two values the difference between the two values is very small. That's why we can say this is a infinitesimally small difference. It is represented by d. D means delta means finite difference. D means infinitesimally very small difference. dy is equals to y2 minus y1. That means 100 minus 99.999 so on. Now this value dy is equals to 0.000 so on to 001. Then this is called, it is a finite difference, and this we can say infinitesimally very small difference. It is a difference value finite difference, and this one is infinitesimally very small difference. Because then after also we can discuss the another part, that is graph. We can discuss how we can represent the graph. For example, we are taking one graph in xy plane. This is a one curve given. If you want to find the slope, means slope we have to, what is the slope we have to find out. For example, take the tangent. In this tangent, this is a point, we are taking the tangent. In this part, x component, x axis having the component x1, the y axis having the component y. If you take here also, it is a x2 and this we can represent as y. In this condition, if you draw this one, it makes an angle theta. This we can say delta x and this we can say delta y. It is seems to be a triangle. Let us consider P and this is Q. This point we can say yes. The PQS is a triangle. In this triangle, if you want to take the slope will give, the slope we can write dy upon delta y upon delta x. This delta y upon delta x is nothing but tan theta. Why? Because opposite upon adjacent tan theta, the tan theta equals to dy upon delta y upon delta x. This is nothing but slope. If you take for small value, the slope tan theta is equals to dy upon dx, which means we can call it as the differentiation of y with respect to x is equals to slope of the tangent. How we can call it, how we can pronounce the differentiation of y with respect to x is equals to slope of the tangent. It is represented by dy upon dx. Here the dy upon dx means the small change in y component and the dx means small change in x component or x variable. Now we are going to what is the statement of the differentiation? Let us consider, suppose y is a, suppose y is a function of x. Y is a function of x. The differentiation, how we can take? The differentiation with respect to x. The differentiation of y with respect to x we can write. That value we can write dy upon function is a, it is a function of x. That's why we can write dx. This value we can write f dash x. For example, the y is equals to function of t. It is a, y is a function of t. Then at that time how we can write the differentiation of y with respect to t. Now we can write it is dy upon dt is equals to f dash of t. For example, if you take any value, the y is a, another time the y is a function of theta. That time what we can write? We can write dy upon d theta is equals to f dash of theta. Okay, here y is a which function? According to that we have to differentiate. Y is a function of x, then that's why we can write dy upon dx. If the y is a function of time, that's why the y is differentiation of y with respect to time, t value. If the y is a function of theta, the differentiation of y with respect to theta, we can represent dy upon dt this way. Now, the similarly in this condition, if I am taking out of 3, I am taking this value. Now here the dy upon dx is equals to f of x. This is our differentiation function, new function will come. In this case, some formulas are there. What are the formulas? In this kind, how we can pronounce differentiation of y with respect to x? Why? Because y is a function of x. If the y is a function of t, the differentiation of y with respect to time. Y is a function of theta, the differentiation of y with respect to theta. Now we have f dash theta. Now here are the formulas we have to discuss. Some important formulas. These formulas we can use in our physics. The formulas. The first formula, the y is equals to c. Here c means constant. C is a constant. The differentiation of c, d, here, differentiating c with respect to x. The differentiation of constant always gives the zero derivative. Then if you take some example based on this one, the y is equals to 8, y equals to minus 1 by 2 and y equals to minus 4. In this condition, y is a constant. Here y equals to 8 constant, y equals to minus 1 by 2 constant, y equals to minus 4 constant, given like that. Now if you take here d8 upon dx is equals to 0 and d minus 1 by 2 upon dx is equals to 0 and d minus 4 upon dx, which is also 0. Why? Because according to this rule, constant of derivative of constant is always 0. The second formula, we can take this formula, we can call it as power rule. Power rule means x mean here it is given that y is equals to x to the power of n. Here sometimes we can take like that also, y is equals to kx to the power of n. How we can write here the differentiation? Here y is a function of x. Here also y is a function of x. K is a constant. If you take the formula dx to the power of n upon dx is equals to n into x to the power of n minus 1. Here how we can write, here k is a constant. Now we can write k, take a common, dx to the power of n upon dx is equals to k into n x to the power of n minus 1. These are the two formula with constant, without constant. How we can write? This is a way to write the formula. Based on this, we will solve the 2-3 sums. First one I am taking very simple sums. I am giving y equals to x cube, and second sum y equals to minus 2x to the power of 6. Now the differentiation. First of all, whenever the sum is given, we have to observe it is a which function. Y is a function of x. We have to differentiate with respect to x. Second question or second sum also, y is a function of x. That's why we have to differentiate with respect to x. First one I am writing dx to the power of 3 upon dx. What is the formula is given? N is a power and x, the power decreased by 1 time. Now we can write this value, the power is a 3 and x to the power of 3 minus 1. Now what we can write? 3 into x to the power of 2. Now here the two things we have to remember whenever it is given the power rule. How we can write? Very simple method I will tell you. Multiplied with power and it decreased by the power 1 time. Here any value is given. So multiplied with power and it decreased by 1. Here by seeing this one, how we can write directly? Can I write the direct value? This minus 2 is a common and x to the power of 6 upon dx. Already I told you 2 is a constant. The power is 6 x to the power of 5. Now total value what is it? Minus 12 x to the power of 5. Simple method, simply we have to solve. That power is multiplied and it decreased by 1 time. If you take another, it is a single variable. Now if you take the value, one value, 4x cube minus 10x square plus 5x plus 2. If you observe this sum, here given power is given, constant also there, the power is n 3 to 1 like that. Here if you are not having any power, which means 1 is there. Now differentiation of y, how we can write? Here I am writing dy upon dx. If you want to write this pattern very basically, how we can write? Here the 4 is a constant, 4 dx to the power of 3 upon dx minus 10 is a common and dx to the power of 2 upon dx plus 5 is a common and dx upon dt plus d2 upon dx. Now here what will happen? The 4, the power is multiplied and decreased by 1 time. Then 10 multiplied with 2 and decreased by 1 term. 2 become 1 plus 5 dx upon dx is a 1 plus constant or derivative of constant is a 0. Now we can write here that 12x square minus 20x plus 5. This is the value for derivation of y1. This is a basic is by doing the calculus. We are using the pen. Without using the pen, we have to use the brain. How we can solve? Now I will give you one example. The directly we have to write. The way how we can write? Same thing. The power is multiplied and the power decreased by 1 time. The power is multiplied and decreased by 1 time. Now I am writing here y is equals to 25x square minus 4 by 3 x, it is 5 we take 25 x to the power of 5 minus 4 by 3 x square plus 10. Now the differentiate the value. How we can write? No need to write each and every step. Simple thing I will explain you. You have to follow the same manner. You will take the less than to calculate. It is a constant. You take 25. The power how much? 5 multiplied with 5 into x. This power decreased by 1 time. 5 minus 1, 4 minus 4 by 3 is a constant and the power is 2 multiplied with 2 and this power is decreased by 1 time. 2 become 1 and the constant of derivative is 0. Now how we can write? 100 x to the power of 4 minus 8 upon 3 x. This is the formula for dy upon dx. Same method, simple manner we have to take the power, what is the power and how it will be. The power multiplied and decreased by 1 time. The power is 2 multiplied and 2 become 1. Simple way we have to calculate. This is the second rule. In this second rule, this much we have completed. Now we will start the third rule also. Let you finish. Now we will go to Now, we will start the third rule. The third rule we can say product rule. Or product. Here the y is, it is a product u and v. U is a different and v is a different. Two different values are there given in product rule. How we can differentiate? Here the formula is d u v upon dx. First of all, in this two, keep the one constant and another one is derivative. And after alternatively we have to write like that. First I am keeping the constant u. U is a constant and v should be derivative. dv upon dx plus alternative. Now what will happen? V is a constant. V is a constant and du upon dx. This is the formula of product rule. In this product rule, shall we solve the 2-3 sums? dA here. Now I am writing the value. The y is equals to x plus 1, x minus 1. Simple method I will give you. What is a very simple question? X and x plus 1. X value. First of all, from the basic we have to take. We are considering u equals to x and v equals to x plus 1 we are ready. Now the differentiating du v means here we can write what is the value differentiation with respect to y, differentiation of y with respect to x. Now what we can write? First u is a constant, x we can take a constant. Now d x plus 1 upon dx. After plus v is a constant. What is a v? X plus 1 is a v constant. Now dx upon dx. Formula written. Now in this value, if you write, basically if you start from the basic, how we can write? Dx upon dx plus d1 upon dx. Okay, plus it is a constant, d plus x plus 1 is a constant, dx upon dx is a 1 by. Now here this is a constant, we can take the 0, and the dx upon dx is a 1. Now x into 1 plus x plus 1. Now what is the value? X plus 1. Now 2x plus 1. This is a dy upon dx. If you take the so many sums we can take, this is useful in trigonometry ratios. That time it is very comfortable to solve the trigonometry sums. Now another one, I will give another example. Y equals to t square minus 1 into t cube plus 1. This is a way. Now you have to observe one thing. Y is a function of time. Now here we don't write the dx. Why? Because it is a y is a function of time, a function of t. That's why we can write here time function. Now I am writing, considering u equals to t minus 1 and v equals to t cube plus 1. Now dy upon, it is a function of t, that's why we can write dt. Here it is a u is the right formula. You write as it is, t minus 1 into d t cube plus 1 upon dt plus v value t cube plus 1 into d t square minus 1 upon dt. Here if you want to write the direct by using this method, that I directly am writing. What is the answer? The t square minus 1 into, it is a cube, 3 into t square, it is a 1 is a 0, plus t cube plus 1 into, it is a t square, 2t. Now you write it 3t to the power of 4 minus 3t square plus 2t to the power of 4 plus 2t. Now here 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 5t to the power of 4 minus 3t square plus 2t. This is a dy upon dt. It is a product rule. Then after we can take the fourth one, division rule. It is a division rule. What is a division rule? For example, here multiplication given, the function given in terms of ratio. For example, v equals to u upon v is a given. In this, whenever the function is given in the ratio term, how we have to differentiate? By using this formula, we can differentiate du upon v into dx. Here, which is, first of all, we have to write the denominator. Which is the denominator is there? Firstly, you take square. Okay. Which one we are taking the denominator? That denominator you should take the constant, and du upon dx. Here multiplication means plus will give the denominator, it will give minus. V is taking the constant. Now we have to take the constant. U is a constant, and the dv upon dx. This is a formula for product division rule. In this division, if you solve the sums, the same sums only I will check. That sums the y is equals to x upon x plus 1. It is an x function. Now if you take here u equals to x and v equals to x plus 1. If you use the formula dy upon dx is equals to, first of all, denominator square. What is the b value? X plus 1 whole square. Keep the x plus 1 is a constant and differentiate the dx upon dx, which gives the product division rule, minus, and keep the constant u, that is x, and the differentiation of x plus 1 upon dx. Now you write it here. What will happen? X plus dx upon dx is a 1. The remaining term you write here into 1 minus x into here the dx upon dx. It is a 1. Again what will happen? This is also 1 divided by x plus 1 whole square. Now what is the formula we are getting? X plus 1 minus x upon x plus 1 whole square. Now dy upon dx is equals to 1 upon x plus 1 whole square. This is our differentiation method. Now if you take another example, same example I am taking this one. Y is equals to t square minus 1 divided by t cube plus 1. Here again you take u is a t square minus 1 and v is a t cube plus 1. It is a y is a function of time, function of t. That's why dy upon dt we have to write is equals to v square. V is nothing but t cube plus 1 whole square and t cube plus 1, and directly I am writing here dt square minus 1 upon dx minus t square minus 1 into dt cube plus 1 upon dx. Now directly I am writing here the t cube plus 1, that is the denominator, t cube plus 1 square, and t square might be, it is a constant, and here what will happen? 2t minus t square minus 1, here we will get 3t square. Then after it will be 2t to the power of 4 plus 2t minus 3t to the power of 4 plus 3t square upon t cube plus 1 whole square. Here 2 plus 2 minus 2. Here what we can write? Here minus t to the power of 4 plus 3t square plus 2t upon x cube plus 1 x square. This is a way to solve the division, to use the division rule. We will start another one, trigonometry functions. Now take it.